Hey folks, I'm standing here in front of our worship center at 3900 Grand Avenue. This is where Grand Avenue Baptist Church was born, planted, and has been growing for 78 years. After 78 years, we are healthy, we're growing, we're strong. Through the years, thousands of people have come to Christ on this campus. People have been called into ministry. I was one of them, serving as your pastor now. God's done amazing, amazing things from this campus in Fort Smith, Arkansas. But we've all recognized that through 78 years of history, the city has changed. It's growing, and the lostness of our city has also continued to grow. As you know, we've been talking about the vision for reaching the River Valley and a strategy for doing that. And we've been talking about the possibility, the vision of a second campus, being able to reach the River Valley with two campuses, not just one. Two campuses of the same church, of Grand Avenue Baptist Church, in two different locations within our city. We've been looking specifically at the southern part of our city. And as these months have rolled through, we've been looking at different facilities, different pieces of property, praying through, trying to find the sweet spot, trying to find the very best location to plant that second campus for maximum impact on the lostness of our city. What if I told you that we have found a facility that we believe is located right in the heartbeat of everything happening in the River Valley? What if I told you we had the opportunity to get that campus? Is that something you'd be interested in seeing? Well, listen, we have found that property, and I want to show it to you now. I'm standing here in front of the Fort Smith Pavilion. Folks, this is where it is happening in the city of Fort Smith. As I'm standing here, I'm looking at the new construction of a Bob Evans restaurant. I'm looking over this direction to Longhorn Steakhouse and Cheddar's. Right in front of me is Target. I'm looking at the stores of Best Buy, Michael's, Books A Million, Old Navy, Shoe Carnival, Bed Bath & Beyond. Listen, those stores that I just listed, they spent millions of dollars to relocate to this property because they feel that they can better evangelize the public from here more than where they were planted before. Listen, right below me is the busiest, the most trafficked area in the entire city of Fort Smith. 55,000 cars every single day pass this road right behind me. Listen, folks, this is it. This is the epicenter. This is the epicenter of the epicenter of the epicenter of everything happening in the River Valley. So what if a church had a vision to plant a church campus at the epicenter? What if we put the light in the midst of this darkness? What could a church do? What could the gospel do? Does a church have that kind of vision? Listen, I'm telling you, yes, Grand Avenue Baptist Church, we have that vision. But is there a piece of property? Is there a facility? Is there a building where we could plant that kind of church? And the answer to that is yes. And that property is located right behind me. Let's go look at it. I'm standing here in front of the old Greenwood Business Park. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is the entrance to a piece of property that I want to show you in just a minute. But right here on my right is Old Greenwood Road. And as you can see, there's tremendous construction taking place right now. And that's because of the growth at the Fort Smith Pavilion. The city of Fort Smith is playing catch up with its infrastructure. They're building a new bypass bridge over the interstate. They're expanding Greenwood Avenue as far as I can see, all the way down to Zero Street to 4 lanes. Why are they doing that? Because they're expanding the traffic flow. When you've got 55,000 cars every day traveling through here, you've got to expand your infrastructure. So we're going to have 3 major arteries now leading through this area of town. This is it. This is the perfect place. Let me show you the building. And this is it. I'm standing in front of this business complex, a piece of property that we feel, that we believe that God has led us to. As we were looking for facilities, we kind of had a shopping list of things that we knew we needed in order to make a campus work for us. Inside the doors of this building is a large room that we believe will hold easily 250 people. There's a lobby area. There's an area for preschool. There's an area for children. It has everything we were looking for, but then it has one other thing: location. Location. It's located literally in the epicenter of everything happening in our city. I want you to imagine with me for a moment a church that has a vision not just for a portion of the city, but for the whole city, that believes that God can be the God of this city. A church in Fort Smith that is focused and planted in the northern part of our city, north of Rogers Avenue, and now would be focused and planted in the southern part of our city, south of Rogers Avenue. We believe that Grand Avenue Baptist Church can be that church. One church, two locations, one mission, reaching the River Valley, the United States, and the nations for Jesus Christ. I can't wait to share it with you how this building, this facility came to us.